I'm live. Am I live? I'm live. What's going on? What's going on, good people? Yeah, I ain't turned the light on or not, but it is what it is. What it do? Listen, before we get into it, please like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that when I go live, you will get notified. Okay? Now, we're going right into it because we ain't going to be here long. Let me tell you something. I want to talk about living and surviving, right? Because let me tell you something. You know, how can I put it? I was sitting here thinking one day, right? Like, seriously, I was sitting here thinking one day, and I was like, damn, I'm in my 50s, okay? And I was like, just thinking because I spent a lot of time surviving, right? Like, seriously, I spent a lot of time surviving because for those that don't know, I'm a recovering addict. I've been clean over 20 years. And like I say, I spent a lot of time surviving. You know what I mean? And now that I got a lot of me together, okay, now I want to live, you know, and I want to talk about it because it's really something to think about. It's really something to think about, y'all. When you look at your life, right, and you done spent a lot of time in survival mode, right? And you don't even find out what living is all about. Some people leave here and don't even find out what living is really all about, right? Because they spent so much time in survival mode. Like, seriously, it's really something to think about. And so that's what made me want to talk about this because I was thinking, to myself, and I'm like, damn, I spent a lot of time. I ain't mad. I ain't mad because I'm a way better person today than I was then. You understand what I mean? But still, and I hope Lord God bless me and give me more time, so I can live a little bit. But anyway, I spent a lot of time in survival mode. And then I went through issues that I had to overcome, right? So, but now I want to live, you know? Um, because I'm no longer I'm no longer trying to survive, if that makes sense. I'm not in survival mode. Okay. Now I want to live. And a lot of the things that kept me in survival mode, I have overcame, like my addiction and different things like that. So I'm talking about this because it is something to talk about because check this out. Some people, some of us, we stay in survival mode. We never find out what living is all about because we just live for that moment. We live to get through that moment, right? Like we work our 9 to 5 jobs and we worry about getting food on the table right then. We worry about the kids having clothes, the kids having shoes. You see what I'm saying? We worry about the bills getting paid, what we got to pay at that moment, right? But like, we never get it all together where we can show our kids how to do something a little different. Does that make sense? We never get it together to that point where we can show our kids something different, right? And so, yeah, that's why, I wanted to talk about this because it's really something to think about, y'all, because we spend a lot of our time in survival mode, worrying about where the bills, where the bill money, where the bill money at for that month. Um, what food we gonna eat for right then, right? But do we actually ever get to sit back and the bills is paid? We ain't got stress over that. And we got food, so we ain't got to worry about that. Do we ever get to that point? Some of us never do. Some of us, we caught up working, right? And some of us never venture out and try something different to make our life a little better, because all we've been taught was to work, and work and work, 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 right? That's all we ever been taught, some of us. So we never venture out and try something different. You see what I'm saying? Excuse me, y'all. So we end up doing that same thing over and over again. Really do. And then we look up one day. And we 50, 60, 70 years old, right? Some of us don't make it till then. But we look up one day and we be like, damn, I spent all this time in survival mode. And now I want to live. You know? Like, and you don't realize it. Check this out though. You don't realize it. Some of us don't even realize that shit, man, until what? Years and years later. And then when we look back, we be like, damn, all this time, this all I done, this all I've been doing is working, and trying to, keep things together, keep my head above water. This is all I've been doing. And when you look back, you done spent 10, 15, 20 years doing just that. Trying to keep your head above water. Survival mode. You understand what I'm saying? I hope y'all really picking up what I'm putting down. Like, seriously. You don't even realize that shit until 20, like I said, 20 years later or so. Then you realize, damn. And then some people, check this out though. Some people never realize it. Think about that. Some people never realize it. Some people never notice it. Some people leave this earth and never notice that was all they did their whole life. Is that? Think about what I'm saying, though. It's deep. Think about what I'm saying to you. Some people never think about it. They do what they're doing, and they do it repeatedly, and they never stop and think about what they're doing, and how long they've been doing the same thing over and over again, and never ventured out and tried nothing different to try to make things a little better. Think about that. Because they were so programmed to think that a 9 to 5 is the way to go. That's it. That's the only thing to do, is to work. Because that's what we was taught. That's what we was brainwashed to think, rather. To work, and work and work. A 9 to 5. We weren't taught to try something different, right? We weren't taught that. We weren't taught to try something different and see and try to make things a little better for us. See if we could, like, switch up what you're doing or something. Venture out and try something new. And see what happened. You never know. I seen my mother do it. I seen my sisters do it. I seen my brothers do it. Just work, 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 work all the time. A 9 to 5, just work. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying there's something wrong with it, but what I am saying is that you be so caught up trying to survive, right? That you totally don't even think about the fact that you are that's what you're doing over and over again, right? You don't, some people, like I say, some people leave this earth and don't even catch on to the fact that that's all they did the whole time they was here was work, 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 and work, and work, 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 and work, and work. A 9 to 5, right? And to try to keep the bills paid and this done and that done and this and the kids and all that. Some people don't never recognize that shit. That they not living, that they just surviving. Some people never recognize it. They leave here and don't ever recognize it. I'm just giving y'all something to think about. Get your life right and start living. And stop just existing and stop just trying to survive. Listen, it's better than that. Hold on, let me get my daughter machine. Sorry about that. So you know what I'm saying, y'all. I'm just trying to give y'all something to think about. That's all. Like some people leave this earth and they never, they never think about the fact that they worked and worked and worked, and that's all they did. They never even think it never even crosses their mind. Like seriously. You see what y'all see what I'm saying? So I'm just giving y'all something to think about. There's something better out there, y'all. Go get it. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is for you, but there's something better for you out there. You just gotta go get it. I'm trying. Look, I'm on a mission myself to change. I'm on a mission myself to make some changes. Right? I done did work within. I done did work on my mindset. I done did a lot of work on myself. All praise to the Most High. I really have. And so now I'm trying to work on my finances, you know? Because as long as God give me breath, I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep trucking until I find till I get it together. The only way I don't get it together is if God, you know, decide that this is it, you know? But as long as God continue to give me breath, I'm gonna experience living. I'm going to experience living for once in my life. I'm going to experience living. I deserve it. I deserve it. And I want it. And I'm going to get it. Do you hear me? I'm going to get it. I'm going to experience what living is all about and being free. Just being free and living. And that's what you got to do. And you, 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 and you. That's what y'all got to do. Start living. Stop just existing and stop being in survival mode. Because you get on that, you get in that, listen, you get in that hamster wheel and sometimes you don't never come out. And that's the truth. You get in that hamster wheel and you get caught up in there and sometimes you never make it out. You never come out of it. Seriously. You never come out of it. And some of us think that we are living. We really think that we are living when we're not. Working all the time and trying to meet your bills, trying to put food on the table for your kids and different things like that. That is not, that is not, that is not living, y'all. That's just surviving. And you know, that's surviving, survival mode. You just in surviving mode. But that's not what you call living. It really isn't, you know. And it's sad that we've been, you know, brainwashed to think that to think that that's what it's all about. We was told to keep a 9 to 5 was the thing to do. That's what we was told. We was fed that a 9 to 5 was the thing to do, right? Because they wanted to make sure they kept some of us on their jobs to work us like slaves. That's why we was fed that. That's why we was taught, you know, that's why we was taught that. So that we could continue to stay on these jobs and work for people like we slaves. Mm-mm. It's a better way, y'all. It's a better way. And I'm going to make something out of my life. I'm telling you, okay? Yeah, I might be the age I am now. So what? I'm going to make something out of my life and I'm going to start living and watch. You guys, I'm going to come back and talk to y'all and I'm going to be experiencing some things. I'm going to show y'all. I'm going to show y'all what living is about. Do you hear me? I'm going to show you guys what living is. So you will know exactly what I'm talking about. It's time to start living. It's time to stop existing. And it's time to stop being in survival mode. So what you need to do is find you something. Find you something. Get it locked into something that's going to create you some nice income. And get off these 9 to 5 jobs. Because like I said, it was that right there was fed to us to keep us on these jobs so that we can continue to be slaves. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. Find something better so you can live and not just survive. Excuse me. You want to live. You don't want to just be. You don't want to be in survival mode all the time. You want to learn how to live, and you deserve it. You deserve to live. Because some people think they don't deserve it. They really do. Some people think they don't deserve to live. You deserve to live. Stop playing with me. You deserve to live. You deserve anything anybody else got, and then some. You deserve anything anybody else got, and then some. We got to stop thinking that. We got to stop thinking we not worthy of stuff. That's what keep us hanging in the back. That's what keep us back, thinking that we not worthy enough. We're not good enough. Yes, we are. We just as good as anybody else. And then some. So you can get that out your head and stop thinking it. Find you something other than them 9 to 5 jobs. Start building you up some multiple streams of income. And so you can start living. So you and your children can take vacations and different things like that. That's living. So you can get your children together and treat them to Disney World or somewhere they never been. That's living. That's living. We so used to being in survival mode. And like I said, some people leave this earth and don't never realize that that's what they've been doing all this time. It's just surviving and keeping their head above water. Now, some people recognize it, but it's a lot of people that don't recognize it too. And I'm telling you, it's time for a new way. Because I'm definitely going to find my way. No joke. I'm going to find my way. Because I've been robbed of so much. I really have. I've been robbed of so much. And I'm going to get mine because I deserve it. And I want it. And I'm going to get it. Watch and see. Watch and see what I tell you. I'm going to get mine. And then some. Because I deserve it. Ain't nobody out there no better than me. Ain't nobody out there no better than you. You deserve it. And go get it. Stop working on these 9-to-5 jobs. Because that's why that it was set up like that. To keep us working like slaves. And then they have some of y'all on these jobs and they be playing games behind the scenes and having y'all arguing and mad at each other because somebody done got a raise and the other one didn't and all this craziness and stuff. Listen, find you something. Start making you multiple streams of income. I don't care what you doing, what you got to do, but start making you some multiple streams of income so that you can start living. You and your children can start living and stop just existing and being in survival mode all the time. Because you deserve it. You deserve it. For real, for real. You deserve it. Ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. You deserve it. Like I was talking to my daughter yesterday. I got some things, man. I'm getting ready to get on real hard. I'm getting ready to go hard. You hear me? Real hard. Because I deserve it. I deserve it. I deserve it all. I don't care what nobody else thinks. It's about what I think and how I feel about me. And I deserve it all. Just like you do. Ain't nobody no better than me. Ain't nobody no better than you. That's the problem. We think down on ourselves because of so much that has went on. You know what I mean? It's just so much that has went on with us. And it's time, listen, it's time to come up out of it. It's time to come up out of it. Do you hear me? It's time to come up out of it. And go get yours. Come up out of that. Come up out of that survival mode and start living. That's what you got to do. Come up out that survival mode and start living. Seriously. It's time for a change. Okay? And you can make that change. And I'm telling you, because I'm in my 50s, and I'm telling you, because some of y'all are younger than me. Okay? Some of y'all are younger than me. And I want you to know what I'm talking about. You need to know. Come up out of survival mode and start living. You deserve it. Your kids deserve it. You deserve it, man. You don't deserve to keep repeating. It's like we keep repeating that slave mentality. You know what I'm saying? It's like we can't get away from it for some reason. That's how I feel. That's how it seems. That's how it seems. Every time you look around, it seems like something reminds you of that mentality, that slave mentality. Seriously. Come up out of it, y'all. Come up out of it. I'm telling you now. I'm telling you. I'm trying to put y'all on. Listen, I'm trying to put you on some game. Come up out of it. Get your mindset right. This is powerful. You hear what I say? Your mindset is powerful. Your mind is powerful, y'all. Come up out of it. Let me tell you something. When I finally got my mindset right, that's what made me start realizing some things. Right? Like the more, like I'm serious. My mind just makes me realize so much. And that's why I share it with you all, because y'all are younger. Some of y'all, I know some of y'all are younger than me. And I'm telling you, because you have, you want to do it now while you're young. Okay? I'm not saying I don't have time left. I'm still breathing. God still got me breathing, so I still got a chance. That's how I look at that. Long as God keep putting breath in my body, I still got a chance. But what I'm saying is that y'all, you people, y'all that's younger than me, you know what I'm saying? You need to do it now. Start living. Get yourself in a predicament where you can live and not always being in survival mode. Okay? Stop grabbing them 9-to-5 jobs and working on them and working and working and working and working on them 9-to-5 jobs all the time. Find you something else to do, a business or something. Find something else other than them 9-to-5s and start building you up multiple streams of income so that you can stay out of survival mode and you can learn how to live. That's what you want to do. You want to live and not just survive. Okay? I'm telling you, because I know what I'm talking about. I'm trying to school y'all, you younger people. Get with the program and start living. You deserve it, just like anybody else. Okay? You deserve it just like anybody else deserve it. You just as good as anybody else. So get it together and start living. Start living your life. I don't care if you got children or not. Start living, taking vacations with your children and stuff like that. That's living. Doing stuff you ain't never done before. That's living. And come up out of this survival mode. For real. It's time to make that change. Okay, because let me tell you something. As long as God let me stay around, I hope he give me enough time left on this earth where I can come back and talk to y'all about it. Because I'm making some changes in my life. I'm not going to keep living in survival mode. I done did it my whole life, damn near. I done did it damn near my whole life. Only thing about me is I recognized it. But you got a lot of people who leave here who never recognized that that's all they did was in survival mode. They think they was living. They really think they was living, and they wasn't. They was just in survival mode. Get with the program, y'all. Get right. Get yourself together and start living. Stop just existing and stop surviving. Stop just surviving. It's time to live. You deserve it. You owe yourself that. You owe yourself that much. You really do. So start doing it. ASAP. And change your mindset. Work on changing your mindset, because that's a problem too. Sometimes we are trapped because of our mindset. Okay? We are trapped because of our mindset. And that's why we end up doing the things that we do. You have to change your mindset. Like with money, like some of y'all, like when y'all, somebody pick y'all up for rapping, you can rap or sing, and somebody happen to, pick you up because you can rap or sing. And the first thing you do when you get some money is you want to go and buy expensive pocketbooks or expensive tennis or a gold chain so you can do all this, and your mug, you want to fix your mug gold, all that. Man, that shit is for the birds. That's the last thing you need to be worried about. You need to be worrying about taking that money and making more money with it. That part. That's what you need to be worried about. Taking that money and making more money with it. Seriously. The last thing you need to do is run to somebody's store, buying their tennis shoes and stuff. The people don't even like you. They don't even like you like that. What are you running to their store for? Buying stuff, spending up all your money at their store. And the people don't even like you. They don't even want you in there. You just in there because they want to take your money from you. I'm laughing, but it's the truth. You just in there for a few minutes because they want to take your money. They not interested in you at all. Like, seriously. That's what I'm talking about when I say change your mindset, right? You get that money, you don't want to going to somebody, going in somebody's store to buy their tennis and stuff. Their tennis are $500, $600,000. You going in there thinking you flexing. No, you looking stupid and they laughing at you behind your back because they know that your mindset ain't right. But they gonna take your money anyway. Mm-hmm. But that's what I'm talking about when I say get your mindset right. What are you in there buying their stuff for when they don't even like you like that? That's craziness. You treat yourself to something nice when you done got your money up. That's when you flex and treat yourself to something nice. When you really done got your money up and got your money together. That's when you treat yourself to something nice. And you don't go to somebody that don't like you. You go to one of your own people's stores. That's when you get your mind, that's when you got your mindset right. You go to one of your own people's stores and spend your money. Shit. Get your mindset right. That's right. I ain't going no stores where I know people don't like me. I'm going to shop where people accept me and where people want me to come in. That's where I'm going at and spend my little change. Huh. That's right. Well, yo, I'm getting ready to go. I done said what I had to say. Please like, share, and subscribe. If you like what I'm putting down over here, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see y'all on the next one. Listen, keep y'all head up, stay prayed up, and like I said, start living. Stop just existing and start living. Because none of us know when our time is up. So while you still breathing, make the best of it. I'll holler.